What can I contribute to the inclusive excellence of the college? Well, I think there are two things that I can do. One is inside the classroom, and the other one is outside of the classroom. The first thing is to promote the awareness of diversity and inclusive excellence by the classes that I'm teaching. And in these classes, what we do is we focus on different cultures and different social cultural differences within our society and the global world. And so I sort of facilitate through this class. I help students to think about differences, to think about what diversity means, not only in our society, but also within our classrooms and outside of it.
What I can contribute to the goals of the Inclusive Excellence Program at Lebanon Valley is in my sessions. I can be a listening ear, and what I would like to do is not see someone based on their race or on their ethnicity or what they identify as, whether it's sexual orientation or socioeconomic class, but see them as a person, as somebody unique with life experiences, and truly hear their story. And I think by doing that, that creates an environment of safe space.
What can I do to contribute to the inclusive excellence goals of Lebanon Valley College? As an instructor, one of the most important things that I can do is to create a safe space for discussion so that students of all backgrounds, interests, races, ethnicities, classes, sexual orientation, religious beliefs, feel that they have a place where questions are welcome, where discussion is valued, particularly as an instructor in things like composition classes or creative writing classes, where we're not bound by the dictates of a certain literary period. I can make sure that the readings that we do really reflect a diverse and excellent pool of artists and writers, rather than teaching the same things that have always been taught, to make my students aware of the contributions and input from people of very diverse backgrounds, interests, sexual orientation, race, class, and so on.
Now, outside of the classroom, this is something that I hope I can do more since I'm relatively new on campus, is to participate in the many dialogues and activities that are happening on campus around the issue of diversity.
One of the things that I like to do most on a campus like this, where there are so many activities and events available, is to encourage my students wherever possible to go to events, to listen to speakers who have some valuable information, such as the gender colloquium, the series of events on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so that they have not just their own personal curiosity, but backing from the faculty to say, this is important, this is worthwhile, this is interesting. Go and learn something, become curious.
As far as what I'd like to do program-wise, one of my favorite experiences in graduate school was participating in a YWCA study circle, where I got to hear other people's stories, and we got to really dive into the issue of race and the issue of privilege. Especially, I'm Caucasian, and it was the first time I really considered the privileges that I have as someone of a majority status. And now, as I've developed since then, I recognize I'm also a majority, or I have power because of having an education, because I have enough money in my bank account to be able to support my family. And what I would like to do with that information is recognize how the majority doesn't maybe intentionally always oppress the minority, whatever that minority may look like or may be experiencing, and then come along those people that are disenfranchised to support them and provide equal footing. And at Lebanon Valley, I would love to see, as time progresses, our more privileged students in whatever whatever way that may be, recognize their place of privilege and then join me in coming alongside those populations so that all voices are heard, all life experiences are heard, and everyone has that opportunity, the opportunities that they're seeking. And that's what I intend to do during my time at Lebanon Valley.